The Detroit Lions started the season strong, securing an exhilarating overtime victory against the Los Angeles Rams. However, despite the positive result, it wasn't easy. Jared Goff struggled, and the team couldn't maintain momentum. The game was a true reality check, but what's happening behind the scenes is even more surprising. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any updates about the Lions. On Sunday night, the Lions defeated the Rams 26-20, but it was far from a flawless performance. The defense, with a revamped secondary, had its ups and downs, with Brian Branch missing two clear interception opportunities. On offense, Goff's lack of rhythm was evident, especially without Jameson Williams on the field. Even when they had the chance to seal the game in the third quarter, they allowed the Rams to climb back into it. With all the preseason hype, the Lions can't afford to relax. The message was clear: football games aren't won just by showing up. Falling asleep on the field can be costly, and believing your own hype is dangerous. To stay in the fight, the Lions need to maintain their hunger for victory and preserve the combative identity that guided them since the end of 2022. There are no shortcuts to success, and this tight win might be the wake-up call they needed. Despite the victory, Lions head coach Dan Campbell knows the team needs to improve if they want to achieve lasting success this season. Now the focus is on correcting the mistakes that almost cost them the game, like the 6 penalties that halted the team's momentum. Campbell is determined to get things in order before the next matchup against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Speaking of debuts, rookie Terran Arnold kicked off the season by making his mark. Facing none other than Cooper Kupp, he earned praise from the Rams star. Kupp approached him after the game and said, "You're one of the greats." Arnold thanked him and highlighted the impact of the Lions' defensive line, which put a lot of pressure on the opposing offense. He confidently stated, "I know I'm one of the greats." This victory was just the beginning of a long journey for the Lions. They have the potential, but they need to stay focused if they want to reach the top. What do you think? Will the Lions really hit their stride this season? Leave your opinion in the comments, and, of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates. Beyond the praise from Cooper Kupp, Terran Arnold's performance showed that he has what it takes to be a key piece in the Lions' defense. Facing one of the best wide receivers in the league right in his debut was a baptism of fire, and Arnold came out with renewed confidence. "It was a surreal experience," he said about covering Kupp. "Watching him on TV and now having to face him was a huge lesson. The respect he showed me means a lot." What's most impressive is Arnold's competitive mindset. He's aware there's still a lot to improve, but his confidence is unshakable. This, combined with the growing team spirit within the Lions, makes this squad something special to follow this season. Each game is an opportunity for growth, and Arnold is already learning from his more experienced teammates, like veteran Carlton Davis, who didn't hesitate to advise him after a tough moment in the game. The Lions' mission is clear now. They need to clean up the small mistakes and maintain intensity. The defense, led by the aggressive defensive line and now bolstered by young talents like Arnold, must continue to force turnovers and suffocate opposing offenses. On offense, Jared Goff needs to find his rhythm and connect on more decisive passes, especially with Jameson Williams unavailable. What makes this Lions team so intriguing is the blend of young talent and hunger for success. They're no longer underdogs. The NFL is watching, and every opponent will give their best to take down this promising team. What was clear in the win against the Rams is that, despite the struggles, the Lions showed the courage and resilience that define great teams. The big question now is, how far can this team go? They secured their first triumph, but the road ahead is long and full of challenges. Will they be able to maintain consistency and evolve throughout the season? Only time will tell. One thing is certain: the Lions are ready for battle, and each week will test whether they can turn potential into achievements. As a Lions fan, this close win against the Rams left me excited, but it also served as a reminder that we still have a lot to improve. It was great to see the team start the season with an overtime win, but we can't overlook the issues that popped up during the game. Jared Goff struggled, and Jameson Williams' absence was definitely felt. We can't afford to waste chances to put games away like we did in the third quarter, especially if we want to be a top team. What gave me hope was Terran Arnold's performance. Seeing a rookie earn praise from someone like Cooper Kupp right in his first game shows that we have a very promising piece on defense. He played with confidence, and for me, that's a good sign that the Lions' secondary can improve a lot as the season goes on. However, Dan Campbell is right to say we need to clean up the small mistakes. 6 penalties that cost us 56 yards is something that can't happen again. And we can't get comfortable, because of the hype. We've seen it before when a team believes too much in its own headlines and ends up stumbling. If the Lions really want to do something special this year, they need to keep the fighting mentality that brought them this victory and continue to fix the issues. As a fan, I'm optimistic but realistic. I think we have the potential to make noise this season, but we know nothing will come easy. Every game will be a battle, and I'm excited to see how this team responds to adversity. If we can correct the flaws and keep our heads on straight, who knows how far we can go. One thing's for sure, this season is going to be exciting, and I'm ready to cheer with all my heart for our Detroit Lions.